Hey guys, Nathan here again with Coastline. Wanted to bring you up to speed on some of our newer open air chassis designs. Now, as you can see, that's not very fun. These are pretty fun. Now, think of an open air chassis as, your wife decided, you know what, I want to go open concept with the house remodel. Well, this takes it to the extreme. There's not a single wall on here. It's just framing. So with that comes a lot of customizability. It allows for you to do a lot of different changes, maybe a few different designs that ideally in a typical chassis you're probably not going to see. So without further ado, let me kind of give you the in-depth details on what this is really going to look like. Now, to elaborate a little bit on the customizability, in this chassis right now I have a 12900K with a Thermalright 120 Peerless Assassin, and I've got a little fan in here, I've got a drive, but that's kind of bare minimum. With this open design, there's all kinds of things you can put in. You can put GPUs in, you can put RAID cards, whatever your needs may be. 9 times out of 10, we can either fit it in this style chassis or we can also customize it because we work directly with these manufacturers in order to get the parts needed to build these systems in order to kind of meet those very specific needs for our clients, especially with this one. We had a lot of size parameter issues that kind of bugged us. We went through, I think, 7 or 8 different renditions of the same chassis with different type, well, not the same chassis, different types of chassis, different sizing. And this is the one we finally landed on after getting exact dimensions from our client. Now, when it comes to direct applications for this type of chassis, which we refer to as open air, they range from a wide variety of different types of utilizations, some of which can be for drive testing, for testing of different GPUs. This can even have like a swap, it's more so swappable motherboards, obviously, as long as they fit within the same sizing and spacing of the holes that are pre-set up. Because these are, again, like I said previously, they're customized. So these are more so directly made to fit with this particular motherboard. But as long as the motherboard slots line up, you're usually able to swap out with different types of motherboards onto these types of chassis. It also allows for a flexibility of different power supplies. So whether you're putting a large form factor GPU that requires you to have 600 watts come into it, or you're putting a beefy CPU into one of these guys, it really gives you a lot of flexibility for testing, gaming. I mean, the applications for these kinds of things are all entirely up to the user. And again, like I said, customizable to whatever needs you may have. So, as I said before, a lot of these things are very customizable. There's a plethora of different configuration styles and all sorts of different sizing that you can do for these open air chassis. Like I said before, we work directly with the manufacturer for these particular open air chassis designs. If there's a specific dimension set that you need, or maybe just you want it a bit bigger so that you can add more things to it, you just got to tell us and we can make it happen. So until next time, catch you guys later.